NFC panic meter. Are you panicking on these 0-2 teams? One being you're not panicked, 10 you are panicking. First team up, the Chicago Bears.
I'm at a 9 out of 10. Caleb hasn't looked good. He's progressively got worse from quarter 1 to quarter 4 in both games. The play calling looks nuts. I will say though, Nduze looks like he's going to be a great talent. The defense, they just lost Jalen Johnson for the year. This team is just right now giving the same old Chicago Bears vibe.
I'm probably like a 6 out of 10 just because of the expectations. Whoever said they're going to win the division, it felt like a hot take, right? It didn't feel like they could actually be better than the Packers, the Lions, or even the Vikings. With that being said, I do think you were expecting Caleb to look a bit better after 2 weeks, but it's first time head coach. You got some new pieces on offense. You got some new pieces on defense. And I don't think they were ever going to make the playoffs to begin with.
I'm just wondering what the hell happened to their defense. Their defense is Swiss cheese out there. It looks awful. Next team up, the Carolina Panthers.
I'm at a 6 or 5 because the way they've been going out over the past 2 weeks, I have not liked it. Last week, they were in a competitive game with the Jacksonville Jaguars until that whole long 2-3 hour timeout came, and they came out with seamlessly no game plan, fell off a cliff. Playing against the Cardinals, I get it, the score looks like the game was close, but that game didn't become close until the end of the game. They were getting belt for most of that game.
I'm probably like at a 7 or 8 just because Bryce Young doesn't feel like he's picked up where he left off, right? The second half of last year, Bryce Young looked like he was going to be the franchise quarterback. Through 2 weeks, like Riv said, in week 2, the numbers look decent. I watched that game. He was dinking and dunking while they were down by 3 touchdowns for a majority of the game, so the stats look great. But when I was watching him, he wasn't that impressive.
The next team up, the New Orleans Saints, who quietly, Spencer Rattler's playing really well for.
I'm at like a 1 or a 2. The Saints, for us, I know we expect them to go 0-17. We have no expectations for this team.
Yeah, I'm at a 1 out of 10. This is a team we thought was going to be the worst in football, and they were competitive for 2 weeks. And like you said, Spencer Rattler looks okay, so I think that's a win for them.
And the last team up, the New York Giants.
I'm at a 2. They could have won week 2. That Dallas game was amazing. Granted, that week 1 game against the Commanders, it felt like they had no chance. What a way to respond against the Dallas Cowboys and play amazing. Offensively, everything was clicking for them. You saw Neighbors. You saw Russ get it going. So I'm at like a 2 because I feel like the expectation for the Giants is just to be competitive.
The Giants in week 2 looked a hell of a lot better than they did in week 1. But if you're talking about panic meter on the season, it's probably low, like a 3 or 4. But if I'm Brian Dable, if I'm Joe Shane, I'm feeling like an 8 or a 9 because we need to win games and we need to win games soon to keep our job.